Live है ना? Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the day 6 of the Faculty Development Program. Our expert is the speaker of session first of today. Will join us shortly. When he'll join, I'll inform you all, and we'll start our session of the first session of the day. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. Are you here with us? Good afternoon, sir. Have you joined with us?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible and you're visible also.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
We welcome you here on the day 6 of our faculty development program. Please give me opportunity to introduce you to the participants of the faculty development program.
Yeah.
The first speaker of our day 6 of the FDP is Professor Sivraj Singh, sir. He is the professor of mathematics and former head of the Department of Mathematics, CCS University, Meerut. Sir has completed his PhD in mathematics from CCS University, Meerut. He is the recipient of Saraswati Samman Award in 2019, which is the highest award by the government of Uttar Pradesh for outstanding contribution to the higher education. He is also nominated by University Grant Commission UGC for Academic Advisory Committee and as a subject expert for mathematics. He has more than 30 years of teaching and research experience. Sir has supervised more than 20 PhD scholars and has published more than 600 research articles. His contribution to the academic community is vast to be covered in the short introduction. We welcome you here, sir. The topic of his presentation is mathematical modeling for supply chain in agriculture towards sustainable development goals. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Professor Dr. Rawat. I hope soon you will be professor. I call you professor. So, thanks a lot. And allow me to share the screen. Please allow me.
Yes, sir. You can share your screen, please.
Yeah. possible. But this is not allowing me. On share, I am not able to opt any option.
Okay, sir. Let me check once and I'll inform you.
Yeah.
Sir, can you check once more?
Yeah, I will try. I've gone here on share and share entire screen. It is visible and now it is possible to share.
Okay, sir. Your screen is started sharing with us.
Have you seen? Is my screen is visible? My
Yes, sir.
screen
It's
is
visible.
visible.
Yes, sir. It's visible now.
The topic mathematical modeling, is it visible?
Yes, sir. The first slide of your presentation is visible.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Then it's all. And my sound is clear, Dr.
Yes, sir.
Sudhir?
It is clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. I want to thank Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor K. Singh, and he is very visionary leader. And I want to thank Professor Prerna ma'am, head of the department, and all the faculty members for inviting me. And at the same time, I want to thank Professor Uday Pratap Shahi, Professor Deepak Sisodia ji, and other friends of me in this university. So the topic is very much realistic: application of mathematical technique in agriculture sciences and technology. And as we know that any science is incomplete without mathematics. Mathematical tools are usable everywhere, and without the use of mathematical tools, we can't do any kind of the sciences, not even sciences, social sciences, or any kind of research where we need some calculations, some numerical representations of the data. Everywhere, mathematical tools and mathematical techniques are applying. Uh, Dr. Rawat, if my sound is not uh, audible, then please you can contact me, and also please take care of the time.
Okay, sir.
And yeah, so the topic of my talk today is mathematical modeling for supply chain in agriculture towards sustainable development goals. SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, are the most important nowadays for researchers and for policymakers. And since this is a prestigious agriculture university, so if we think about sustainability, then it comes very first agriculture and its product. So we look for sustainability in the applications of agriculture sciences. So what is sustainable development if we consider about sustainability? Because UNO make a policy in 2015 regarding sustainable development goal, and around 193 countries signed this document to achieve sustainable development goal for the time period of 15 years. So we are a signatory. So it is expected from all of us researchers and persons in higher educations to implement sustainability in their research area, in their all kind of practices. So what is sustainable development? If the development is equitable to all, accessible to all, and attainable to all communities, regions, without any kind of uh, uh, differences between genders and individuals, future generations, and all forms of life. So, such kind of development that is known as sustainable development. So, if you can see from these lines, it is the most important thing, or any civilized society, any developed nations want to achieve such goal, want to achieve such development which is equitable, accessible, and attainable for all communities, regions. So again, in next sentence, you can see that the development, we pick all these standard lines which represent sustainable development in a more proper way. Development that meets the need of the present in a way that does not compromise the need and capabilities of the future generations. It's very important. We need development, but we don't want to exploit the future of the next generations. If we exploit present all the natural resources and other things uh, in a unplanned way, then it's not this kind of development is not the sustainable development. In sustainability, we does not compromise the need and capabilities of the coming generations. So it inspires towards comprehensive development. It's not only the economic development, it's a combination, it's integrations. So in terms of sustainable development, we need health education, security, convenience, cleanliness, capacity, skills, employments, and environment protections. We know all these things are very much usable in agriculture sciences. Or sustainability, if we talk, it is about to enhance the human capabilities and foster the establishment of social equity. As I earlier mentioned, in sustainability, we need all-round development with preservation of the future. So we know that prior to 1980s, there were a special kind of situations where country needs only economic development. All the policies were uh, in the for the economic development. How we can grow economically, how our growth and GDP will reach up to a certain level, which is demand in our 5 year plans or other thing. So only economic development was focused prior to 1980s. Uh, During 90s, liberalization time was there, so it became some broader perspectives that only economic development is not complete. We need to make balance between environmental factors and preservation of natural resources is the most important. If we exploit all the natural resources in this generation, what will be our ancestors will and future generations, what will they use, what kind of resources will remain for them. And if our elders use all the things in this manner, so what will be available for us in such scenario. So for these, there were Millennium Development Goal, which was given by in the year 2000. 2000, UNO declares several Millennium Development Goals, and again target was to achieve these goals up to 2015. So in the Millennium Development Goals, several goals were established which focus on economic development and social development, and uh, several goals were achieved during that time. So after 2015, in September 2015, around 193 world leaders gathered in United Nations headquarters, New York, and they signed the agenda for development, and this agenda is to be achieved up to the year 2030. So India were also a signatory of this document, and in this document, 17 sustainable goals were declared, and 169 associated targets were also announced. So India in our country, we make a policy and declare it uh, to be implemented from January 2016. If we talk again about some details about sustainability and what are the sustainable goals and what are the important features of these 17 sustainable development goals which are to be achieved. So it's take care about peoples, said that for the development of the people we need to end poverty and hunger, and also not on the economic development but we need to focus on dignity and equality of the persons. And another P, we need to save planet. We protect our planet. We protect our natural resources, and we take care of the climate for future generation as well. And prosperity, obviously, prosperity is also important. So, prosperity is economic growth. So, ensure prosperity uh, and same time we should protect the nature also. Again, all these goals cannot be attained in loneliness, so we need partnership. So implement these kind of agenda with suitable partnership can be within the country or it may be global. And obviously if you attain all four goals, the obviously you achieve development and peace uh, at the same time. Again, this is a repetition 17 goals in 2015, and that agenda was for sustainable development. And obviously, objective was to uh, make, to remove poverty, to remove inequality, to take care of climate change, to take care of environmental degradation, and peace and justice, I earlier mentioned. Let me talk something about MDG, Millennium Development Goal, which was given in 2000 to 2015. Again, there the goal number of goals were eight, and objective was also we have some connections with SDG to reduce poverty, to improve health and educations, and promote gender equality. That was the agenda. And MDG, Millennium Development Goal, what was particular? They were targeted only for developing country. So UNO declared that developing countries should follow all these. And several plans have been launched and several schemes from UNO and different countries launched to achieve Millennium Development Goal, and several progress that poverty reduced due to these goals, and uh, primary education improvement, a lot of noticeable, measurable primary development in primary education and even higher education has been seen, and child mortality is reduced in a significant way. So again, some detailing about 16 sustainable goals. So first goal is no poverty, no poverty. First sustainable development goal, which is to be achieved up to year 2030. No poverty, we can understand very easily that we means we have to end or remove poverty from everywhere. For this, we need to um, several plan skill development, employment programs, and how to raise the level of poor families, uh, employment generations, and other factors may be there to remove poverty. Second sustainable development goal is about zero hunger. It means end hunger, achieve food security, and also to improve nutrition. And in our country, we can see that government law midday meal programs to achieve this goal and several other plans at the same time. And third goal is good health and well-being. We can easily understand about this that ensure healthy life and promote well-being for all ages. For this, you can see that several programs, free vaccinations, and government health facilities, and several other programs have been launched. And fourth is quality education. So for quality educations, we can understand easily. So provide inclusive and equitable quality educations. So preschooling, scholarship, and as we can see that within these time, our country launched National Education Policy 2020, and you can see that goals, several keywords have been taken from Sustainable Development Goal, from Sustainable Development Goal into the National Education Policy. Inclusiveness, equitable, quality educations, all these things we can hear in our National Education Policy as well. Gender equality, there is no gender differences, and it means that we need to empower women and girls child. So example, equal pay for equal works, and several other government schemes are there for promoting girls education. Clean water and sanitation, again an important point. Objective is to ensure availability of clean water and sanitation facilities for all. So for to promote this, uh, several schemes have been launched. We can see that everywhere government has a lot of schemes for providing clean water to everyone. Affordable and clean energy is the seventh goal. So again, sustainable energy and clean energy means sustainable energy. So a lot of stress is there in policy making about energy, wind energy, and other kind of clean energy. Decent work and economic growth. Again, inclusiveness and a lot of economic growth is not only possible with the help of government policies. So, a lot of startup projects have been promoted by the government to achieve these goals. Industry and innovations and infrastructures. So again, we can see that our country is working a lot, and during last 10-12 years, a lot of development in infrastructure we can see. And infrastructure, if infrastructure is improved, then industrial growth and innovation is directly correlated. Or also a lot of smart city, clean city schemes are there in reference to our country. Although these are the universal goal, UNO goal, so they are for all the nations, but we talk particularly about our nations. Reduce inequalities, again, this is again a social justice goal. So a lot of schemes are there to reduce inequalities. Sustainable cities and communities. So make cities inclusive, safe, and sustainable. So a lot of transport, smart traffic system, or and master plans of the different cities schemes are there to make the cities more sustainable. Consumption and productions, responsible consumption and production process which do not harm the environment, that is known as responsible production. So a lot of schemes are there. We know that plastic is not good for the environment. So eco-friendly packaging and ban on plastic item or single-use plastic items schemes are there. And climate actions. Climate actions means we need to save the climate. For this, we have to reduce the pollutions and tree plantation drive and other promoting electric vehicles to make such schemes that you need. There are several schemes. You can see that electric vehicles, government announced that no road tax exemptions and other kind of exemptions schemes and subsidies on electric vehicles and uh, solar plant. We can have several policies. This one is also important. Life below water. We need to take care of the lives. A lot of lives are in seas and below waters, so we need to conserve and take care of them. So stopping plastic pollutions in ocean and other kind of pollutions in ocean is the important features in policy making. Life on land. Uh, this is very much related to agriculture science. So protect and restore ecosystems and forest. So several schemes are there. And 16th goal is peace, justice, and strong institutions. So promote justice and build strong institutions, and a lot of activities are there. For one example, you can see that anti-corruption laws are there, and other also. Our judiciary system should be strong, and institutions, uh, all the institutions in which we have faith, they have to we have to make them much more stronger. So and partnership for these goals, that's very important. We cannot achieve all these goals in isolation. So only partnerships, with the help of active participations, we can achieve all these goals. So example, Paris agreement on climate change, several agreements are there, uh, uh, internationally and nationally also. So it's a collective goals to be achieved. If we goals related to agriculture, we can see that every goal is related to agriculture. No poverty. Uh, that goal cannot be achieved without the progress of agriculture, without the progress of agriculture sciences, and zero hunger again directly related, and we cannot achieve this goal. And clean water and sanitation is also related to agriculture sciences. Responsible consumptions and production directly related. Likewise, climate actions and life on goals. So we can see that all most of the goals are related to our agriculture sciences, but these particular goals are very much related to agriculture sciences. What are the key features? Since UNO declared this, so they are universally applicable, they are integrated and indivisibles, uh, and they are time bound. UNO declared such kind of goal for 15 years of the time. Likewise, MDG was from 2000 to 2015, and SDGs are 2015 to 2030. These are people centric and planet sensitive. That's why we call them sustainable development goal, because they are planet sensitive as well. And what are the purpose? As we seen the goal, so we can conclude from then that what was the purpose. Um, Purpose and goals are very much similar. That end poverty and equality. We need to protect the planet, improve quality of the life. These are the purpose of sustainable development goal. Promote peace, justice, and strong institutions. So I can remove these slides. These are the repetitions. 17 goals and 69, 169s, and applicable to all countries, not only for. This was the difference. Uh, as I told earlier, that Millennium Development Goal were for developing nations, but Sustainable Development Goals are the universal goals, and they are applicable to all the nations. So this is the key differences. They were eight, now we have 17. Focus on developing nations on the MDG, and SDG on universal, and top-down approach. uh, in Millennium Development Goal, there was top-down approach, but in Sustainable Development Goal, we need participations, we need inclusiveness, and earlier scope was narrower, since only developing countries was the target, but it is more comprehensive and more integrated. And importance in global development, we can see that after achieving sustainable development goal, uh, there may be development. Uh, it's very important because we can achieve a complete development, all-round development, that is holistic development framework. Because all the topics had been covered. You can see that in 17 goals, almost all the issues have been covered. So you can see that, and all the targets are quite measurable. Quite measurable. You can measure all the goals whether you achieve them or not. So uh, if we see that 169 is specific target and indicators, they are measurable. You can measure and monitor their progress as well. So they are very much effective to apply. Again, uh, the same thing is there. I told about all these things. Huh. What we academicians see in these sustainable development goal, because we academicians should apply all these goals to our research area, and our research topic and subtopic and theme should be mapped with any of the sustainable development goal or uh, all these 169 criteria we can see in detail. So when we are in the making of synopsis and other things, we should take care of all these points, and it's very important. I will show in the next slides. All these were the sustainable development goal. Again, this supply chain, it's again very much important for all the management peoples, agriculture peoples, and other things. Supply chain is a process when uh, any uh, raw materials reach as a final product to the consumer. We can simply say that a chain from point of origin to point of consumption. Point of origin to point of consumption, whatever network we use, that is known as supply chain network. And for uh, effective network, we use several kind of management practices here to make supply chain effective. So there are several perspectives in supply chain. We encourage third party logistics players. Our warehouses should be good, and if they are not sufficient from government facility, then we need to make more collaborations with public private partnership and other. And we need to increase the cold storage facilities, and government policy and also skilling of the person is very much important. If we improve all these factors, we can make an effective supply chain. And in agriculture product, we can see that supply effective supply chain management is very much important. uh, in our country, we need to develop such kind of effective supply chain for agriculture product to increase the income or to reduce the waste or to reduce the deteriorations of the product and to increase the shelf life of the product. So you can see that what is an agriculture supply chain from farm to the end users, such kind of network. Again, you can see that stage one from farm, then grain and others. So again, the same chain from point of origin to point of consumption. So in supply chain strategies, we have several challenges in our country. supply chain planning, enterprises applications, and effective asset management is very much required. Procurement, uh, procurement of the raw materials as well as semi-finished goods effectively is again important. So Indian agriculture challenges a lot, although we are doing good, but a lot of work has to be done. Uh, these slides come before one slides. If you if researchers have your any of the Scopus account, then there is uh, one more thing has been added by the Elsevier website, that is known as impact. And on impact, if you click on the impact, then they measure your research to the sustainable development goals. If I publish several research articles, this slide shows particularly my research articles. So Scopa's database has categorized my research, that 14 of my research paper they map to goal number 7. My research, 14 research papers focus about affordable and clean energy. My 13 document, this is my Scopus account and my research document. Anyone can see his or her research and can see that whether they map to the some sustainable goal. 13 documents focus on decent work and economic growth. 56 of my research paper in Scopus database, they are aligned with industry innovations and infrastructure. I am working in operation research. My area is mathematical modeling or inventory modeling. So you can see that all these topics are very much relevant to sustainable development goal. 29 documents of me are related with responsible consumptions in productions. 19 documents, 19 research papers, they can map with climate actions. One document, life on land, and 17 documents, partnership for the goal. And Scopus itself see your document research paper, and they only make this document. And also institutional database is also available. I'm working in Chaudhary Charan Singh University Meerut, and uh, this university has around 4,000 articles on Scopus database. And you can see that they also show how the research of this university is mapped with sustainable development goal. You can see that goal number 1, 8 document, goal number 2, zero hunger, and other thing. So every institutions has to map their research with sustainable development goal, and Scopus is looking you whether your documents are related to that goal or not. uh, all these things. I also search your university document, and about this is the detailing about how no poverty, 4 documents of the university, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Agriculture University, Agriculture and Technology, and 2012 documents are related to zero hunger. If we click on 2012, then you can find the detailing of the articles, which 2012 articles are related to zero hunger, who are the authors and what are the topics. You can see in details. Good health and sanitations, 68 document, and reduced inequalities, 7 documents, and likewise other sustainable development goal. We can have higher uh, we can have higher mapping or more mappings if you make our synopsis according to the sustainable development goal. And as I mentioned that this is a very big set, you can choose intelligently your area so that your research publication map to any sustainable development goal, and then that can use that can be usable for policymakers in some kind. So we can contribute to the sustainable development goal in this way. And Only academicians can contribute through their research. And this particular one, I will move it faster. One of my research paper with my research scholar Dipti developed this model, sustainable inventory model with pre-order discounts and online payment facility. This is a mathematical model, but you can see the title is sustainable inventory model. And these so that we develop some such kind of model which has sustainability and pre-order discount. If you book earlier, then we provide some discount and online payment facility. So you can see that this model can map two or three sustainable goals at the same time. So this is the framework of mathematical model. We know that mathematical models are the abstractions of the reality, and mathematical models are very much applicable to management problems, engineering problems, agriculture problems. So everywhere, if we represent any real kind situations in the language of mathematics, then that situation is mathematical modeling, and through mathematical modeling. Uh, we provide solutions to the real life problems. Again, sustainability, if we count three important pillars of sustainability, that is environmental development, social taken care of, and economic development. Social development, development, and economic development. If we define sustainability in 3 points, then these three are known as pillars of the sustainability. This is mathematical. Only the persons who belongs to the mathematical sides they can understand such kind of graph. Pre-order discount facility, and this one is the problem formulation. If we develop some mathematical models, then we need some assumptions, set of assumptions. So in this, you can see that this research is focused to reduce the effect of global warming by controlling carbon emissions by using tree plantations. We develop mathematical model with all these situations. Online payment facility, pre-order discount facility, this has been taken. Or we applied tree plantation technique to increase oxygen level and to control the carbon emissions. Pre-order discounts and online payment is facility is used. So you can see, and this is the literature review. We follow the previous researchers, and previous researchers work in these directions. Uh, as you can see that second last research paper in 2021, they consider two criteria and missing some things. So we try to fill this vacuum and taken a price dependent model, non instantaneous deterioration, effect of inflation, online payment, traditional payment as well as, and carbon emissions reduction. So by incorporating all these factors, we develop a mathematical model. These are the assumptions. As I told that we need several assumptions to complete to develop some mathematical model. And these are deterministic demand patterns have been taken. If someone is interested, then I can provide the copy of this paper. This one is a published paper. Notations, mathematical modeling. We know that EOQ model have been taken. Two types of the model inventory you can get either by ordering or by production. So we have only two types of the model: order models and production model. In agriculture sciences, we mostly need production model. Also, order model can be there. This one is the graph of an order model, and from using all the assumptions, we develop several equations with incorporating all the assumptions. And once we develop mathematical the situation in mathematical language, then we apply mathematics to find different revenues, different cost, and other parameters. So finally, we have uh, calculated ordering cost, carbon emission tax cost, average penalty cost, and other costs, and total averaging cost, holding cost, deterioration cost, purchasing cost. A lot of mathematics is there when we calculating this kind of cost. And finally, total profit we calculate. So total revenue minus total cost is the total profit. So different kind of situation and cases have been taken when carbon emission is greater than the standard cap which is given, or if it is lesser, such situation is discussed. I just showing this article that we can make our research, we can map our research with some sustainable development goal in mathematical sciences and other sciences as well. And as we know that concavity is needed. If profit maximization technique is applied, then you need to find concavity theoretically as well as numerically. So several theorems, these all mathematics. So only the mathematical researchers work in this pattern. Other researchers can have their own style to represent their data. And finally, once mathematical model is complete, then we have to illustrate some numerical experimentation. So uh, data has been taken, standard data has been taken. So these are the findings. All these findings, when this is this, then total profit will be that. This is given. So comparison of the result, we compare different cases, and these are the concavity, convexity graph of the situations, which is standard and needed for development of any kind of mathematical models. Sensitivity, if we take how output parameter change with respect to input parameter, that is sensitivity. So in this way, we check how much our model is sensitive with respect to input parameter. um, after any model, we find out some managerial insights and important observations and recommendations as well. So these are some references, and also we have some paper in which is cited. Okay, thank you. If any kind of query that can have, we can take on. Or I think I'm in time. You have validity section. After that, this all is from my side.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, on the behalf of organizing committee members, and I would like to thank you. Now the session is open for any kind of discussion, and if any questions any participants have, please. Okay, so I believe there are no questions right now. So on the behalf of organizing committee members and the participants of faculty development program, I would like to extend a heartful thank you, sir, to you for accepting our invitation and delivering such a nice talk on sustainable goals. Through your talk, you highlighted on the importance of sustainable development goals. You emphasized on the fact that development without sustainability has no real value, and it is a strong reminder for all researchers and scientists. Your talk beautifully connected to the theme of the FDP and reminded us to advance further, but with sustainability. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
So we'll now be moving further to session two of day six of the FDP. The next speaker uh, of the session is Dr. Avnish Kumar, sir. Sir, are you with us?
Yes, please. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. Kindly give me a moment to introduce you to our participants of the Faculty Development Program.
Sure.
Uh, our, spe- our speaker of session 2, uh, excuse us for a moment, sir, please. Okay, so our next speaker is Dr. Avnish Kumar, sir. He is Professor of Mathematics in Department of Mathematical Sciences and Computer Applications, Bundelkhand University, Jhansi. Sir has completed his MPhil from Indian Institute of Technology, Roorkee, and PhD in Mathematics from Gurukul Kangdi University, Haridwar. He has served as chairman of the Commission for Scientific and Technical Terminology, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Currently, he is the Vice President of Vijnana Parishad of India. He has more than 25 years of teaching and research experience. Sir has published more than 500 research articles, and the topic today on which he will be giving his talk is on the digital farming. Over to you, sir. Sir, you are on mute. Kindly unmute your mic.
My screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir, your screen is visible. Your screen is visible, sir.
I will share again. Thank you for nice words. I'm Professor Avnish Kumar and going to discuss to you some concept about digital farming in the new era of agriculture, opportunities and challenges. Am I audible? Am
Yes,
I
sir, you're
audible?
audible, sir. Yes, sir, you're audible.
Friends, first of all, I would like to thanks to the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, University of Agriculture and Technology Merit, and entire coordinating team, including Dr. Prerna Sharma, convener of this FDP, organizing secretaries Dr. Ajit Kumar Singh, Dr. Sawan Kumar Rawat, and Dr. Ajay Kumar, that they have invited me and they have given me this opportunity to interact with you on the very important this topic, that is while we are going to introduce the agriculture with the science and technology. You know, we were doing agriculture, and our country is the main is main is based on the agriculture, and we were doing this agriculture farming by using our old traditional way, and so we were success. If you remember that during the past period, we have introduced the machinery system in our agriculture, and later on we are using more and more machineries for the agriculture, for the farming, for the cultivation, for the harvesting, for the different purposes. We are using this machinery. Now the time has come that we have to introduce the science and technology, especially we have to introduce the artificial intelligence. We have to use the machine learning Okay, and we have to use the cloud computing. How to use this digital technology in our agriculture? The main aim of introducing the this digital technology in agriculture is to optimize our yields or maximize the production and keep track on the during the crops cultivation. Briefly, I would like to say that agriculture has its direct effect on the economy of the country, farmers' income and population will use. Therefore, an appropriate approach to do effective farming is required so that farmers have optimum results from their crops and cultivation. Digital farming enables the farmer to do so by using different tools and techniques. By drones and sensors, farmer can spray the pesticides. Grid sampling can be applied to check the fertility of the soil, like this global positioning system. GPS yield monitors can be used to monitor the crops yield from time to time and feed the same data in software for later analysis, and comparison. Variable rate technology is also one of the techniques to control the rate of the fertilizer, etc. And different precision farming techniques can be applied. And we have seen during the COVID-19 pandemic situation, raise the technique requirement of digital farming and need for relative education of digital farming, so that the opportunities and challenges of digital farming are discussed. How digital farming techniques will helpful the nation on farmers to grow their economy in a sustainable manner, and what are the real problems that become challenges for the farmers to accept the concept of digital farming. What we can learn from COVID-19 time and later the traditional way of doing farming. See, nowadays everywhere we are using this digital technology. Even we are having this FDP, and we are using the hybrid mode. We are using the offline lectures. We are using the online lectures. In education also, we have introduced this digital online distance education. In most of the sectors, we have introduced this digital. Now it is time has come that we should introduce this digital technology in agriculture sector also. The important keywords that digital farming, techniques and tools, precision farming, opportunities and challenges. Basically, I'm going to discuss what shall be the opportunities and what shall be the challenges while we have to introduce the digital in our agriculture sector. And the key highlights of my this today's lecture is brief introduction, digital farming, automated farming, tools and methods used in digital farming, that is GPS, GIS, grid sampling, variable rate technology, yield monitors, remote sensor, auto guidance system, COVID-19 effects on traditional farming, new scope at digital farming, challenges or difficulties for digital farming, future scope and benefits. And this research already been published in one as a part of one book chapter. And finally, the references. And participant must be familiar with this agriculture and this science and technology and our cloud computing, AI, machine learning, robotics, remote sensors. Conventional way of doing agriculture can be characterized as a basic style of yielding. It's hold the intensive use of traditional tools, manpower, and period information of the farming. Use of traditional tools, natural resources, organic fertilizers, and cultural beliefs are very usual when we talk about old ways of farming. Means if you are discussing the old ways of farming, it requires a lot of manpower, and sometimes we are having period information, sometimes we doesn't have, and we depend upon the natural resources. Farmers do farming based on the principle of mixed farming with the traditional way and without using any artificial techniques. Traditional farming usually involves small plantation established according to the local tradition. It mainly uses organic manure. Traditional farming uses organic manure, synthetic chemicals, and fertilizers, which are usually genetically modified to maximize the yield of a particular crop or crops. This method requires significant amount of chemical and energy inputs that undermine a kind of ecology. And if we
Our speaker is facing a technical problem right now. We have informed him of the problem. He's resolving it. He'll join us in a few minutes. Kindly stay with us. Sir, are you here with us?
Yes, yes. Now, I'm sorry for that. I think some network disconnected. I'm once again sharing my PPT.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Now, slide is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible now.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, you're audible. And your
Crops are
slide
pure.
is visible.
And how much time do I have?
Sir, around 40 minutes.
Okay, right. Crops are pure without manure. These crops are fresh and are healthier and more beneficial. Crops without manures can be sold at a higher prices. Crops waste after decomposition can be used again as a fertilizer for soil. In traditional farming, farmers have to spend about 15 hours to harvest the crops, which is much more than the high-tech farming. Soil is used in traditional farming. Decomposition takes longer time. In this, the crops are very prone to the soil disease. Crops takes longer time to the harvest, so crops are become expensive to earn the profit. Pesticides are used to protect crops from pests, which make the plants not so healthy. Plants are not well nourished in traditional farming because the roots do not penetrate deep enough into the soil to absorb water and mineral. Traditional farming is heavily dependent on rainfall to water these plants. In this, the quantity of crops produced per acre is reduced, which cause starvation in the event of drought. So these are the basically that we do in the traditional farming, and this the overall objective of this to maximize the production by introducing this internet of things and computing and this artificial intelligence in the agriculture sector. To overcome the drawback of old farming manure, new technologies can be welcomed. Internet of Things and artificial intelligence play the main role here to automate most of the farming decision. Internet of Things embedded tools can be used for soil monitoring and water management. The combination of IoT and cloud computing makes the farmer high-tech to reduce human-made errors by replacing human-based decision with computer-based decision to make economical benefit. What is the digital farming? Now, directly we come to the point. Digital farming transmits quality agriculture information to appropriate locations, methods, and decision to eliminate and predict farming issue across all forms. An important part of digital farming is timely access to quality information and decision making. Basically, when we are going to introduce this digital farming in agriculture sector, we get the quality information and decision making, and our decision making will be precise based on the samples or data that we have collected around the years. Digital farming through digital technologies has the potential to provide the farmer with the knowledge and capabilities to meet the challenges related to the farming and seize the growth opportunities. Though digital farming agricultural products can be made better and its efficiency can be enabled, it's provide an increase in value of the farmer. Digital farming represents the application of modern information and communication technologies in agriculture. Digital farming aims to form the basis of the decision-making support system for agricultural management. Digital farming provides useful information about the crop growth, climate change, use in farming, and labor issues. It makes crops useful by attracting a lot of technical attention from planting and watering to health and harvesting. What is the automated farming? Changes in the global aging demographic have led to the adoption of the automation in agriculture practices. Automation and control system manufacturers have felt these changes in the agriculture industry. With this change, the manufacturers have seen their sales increase as well. In the last few years, agriculture robots have also been included in agriculture work. Agricultural robots select the soil and crops according to their needs and reduce the need for manual labor. Also, UAV drone generated the highest revenue among all the modern technologies used in smart farming. Most of the robots are used for deployment, crop management. Sowing seeds was once a laborious manual process in farming. Automated sowing machine improved on that the seeding with which can cover more ground much faster than a human. Effective seeding requires control over two variables: planting seeds at the correct depth and spacing plants at the appropriate distance apart to allow the optimal growth. The given we have see, this is the manual seeding when we are sowing the seeds manually. Here sometime we are putting the seeds and we can have the less depth or we can have the more depth, or distance between two seeds may be vary. But when it comes through the automated machine or this robot, we can sow the seeds at a equal depth, and distance between two seeds will be same as we are keeping the distance between plants. Apart from sowing seeds, an automated process has a watering management method that allows farmer to control when and how much water their crops receive. Also, weeding and pest control are both critical aspects of the plant maintenance, and these aspects are perfect for autonomous robots. Here we can manage the watering also, we can manage the control. Means control on the pest control and critical aspects of plants maintenance, and these takes are perfect for autonomous robots. The basic concept of incorporating autonomous farming into agriculture is to increase efficiency, product yield, and quality, as a result of which the dependence on manual labor can be reduced. We can say that using autonomous farming, the farmers of the future will spend their time doing tasks like repairing machinery, debugging robotic coding, analyzing data, and planning farm operation. In contrast to the ancestor of the peasant spent most of the time in heavy labor. So this part of heavy labor we can reduce, and the job will be like repairing the machineries, debugging the robotic codings, analyzing data, and planning farm operations. What are the tools and methods that may be used in digital farming? There are a number of tools that can be used in digital farming to help farmers not only in the cultivation process but also in planting and many more. In the past 10 years, the use of these tools has increased. Tools that are used in digital farming are the number first, that is the main tool, that is the GPS, Global Positioning System. It is very important. It is very important, and it plays a very important role while we are going for precision farming techniques, where farmer can remotely control their farming in case of the bad weather, darkness, downpour, and fog, etc. GPS located the position of the farmer's land or machine in farmers' lands with the help of the satellites. Satellites can track the farmer lands with the help of meters that are installed in land. GPS helps to view any part of the land from a remote location, and thus farmers can maintain their lands, crops, and other related things. GPS techniques also make the farmer sprinkle pesticides and fertilizers by mapping the location with their home's screen. In conventional farming, GPS-based applications are being used mainly for farm planning, field mapping, soil sampling, tractor guidance, variable rate application, and yield mapping. Through GPS, farmer gets to know about the low visibility area condition like rain, dust, fog, and darkness, which helps them during their work. Another is the important that is GIS, Geographical Information System. Works with a combination of GPS. They both complement each other. It is a software application that is used to store and maintain the information or feedback data from GPS. So GPS can be used to collect the information, and that information can be analyzed or can be processed with the help of the GIS. It is also an important part. Grid sampling. Grid sampling is again important tools. Grid sampling is a technique where the land is divided into small chunks, and the soil from these chunks are sent to the lab for analysis. Therefore, we can find which type of soil from a particular grade is good for which type of crop. So entire land we can divide into grade, and we can check the soil quality by picking the samples and for analyzing. Variable rate technology. The variable rate technology is a technique that is used to control the amount of seeds, pesticides, fertilizers, and other things that are applied in the field. So that variable rate, we can control the application of these things in our field. Yield monitors. Yield monitors are the devices which are used to collect the data about crops. These devices are used by farmer to improve efficiency of their crops and to reduce cost. By using these devices, farmer can track the moisture of a grain and also collect data about crops mass flow tons per hectare. Yield monitors are used to record the crop's yield and moisture. After collecting the data, these records are displayed in the form of a map in the monitor. Likewise, we get this data on the map. Another useful tools is the remote sensors. Here, sensors are used to track the crop as well as the field being far away from the field. The sensor that are used can be aerial or satellite sensor. Sensor sense the changes on the basis of the different colors that appears in the field, such as soil color, crop development color, water, field, boundaries, and so on. On the basis of the color, it analyzes the status of the crop and field related terms, and a farmer can see these records on the software or monitor screen, which will be connected with that sensor. The information that is transferred by the sensor is done by electromagnetic radiation, AMR. And some of the application that we use, we do in use while using the remote sensors are pre-season planning, field preparation, and harvest, post-harvest. So these are the 4 steps: pre-season planning and field preparation, harvest, and later post-harvest analysis. Remote sensors are used in decision making at the time of pre-season planning. It includes the decision related to the crop type, field operations, schedule, and amount of seed for planting. Remote sensors are used in the field preparation as a crop germination takes place when soil moisture content is according to the crop, so that it will help to analyze the moisture level of the soil so that fertilizers can be used at right time for better result. The land surface vegetation index is the term used to make decision is the term used to make decision about field preparation tasks. Optical and thermal remote sensing data is used to find out that index. So when we are using this remote sensor, we have to use this optical and thermal remote sensing data. Remote sensors are used in stage of planting as well. Crop planting means maintaining the track of crop density that defines the emergence of the crop and population of the crop. For knowing the harvesting logistic, if this data is available at the correct time, then the farmer can use it to do replanting at an accurate time without losing the correct time span, or we can say without losing the correct season or time to catch the growth. It also helps to take other crops related decisions such as herbicide, fertilizers and pesticide used in mid-session, so it will result a good and healthy harvest. Remote sensor used in season application to find out crop stress, pest and weed infestation. By using the remote sensor, one can see if there's any attack of pathogens on their crops or not, and if yes, then they can precautionary measure to save their crop. For eliminating weed, herbicide sprinkles is used, but before remote sensor technology, the spray of herbicide is done all over the field, and the result in wastage of herbicides and increase the cost and also time. But with the use of the high resolution imaginary, remote sensor can be used to find out the patches where the weed is spread, and only that portion will be used for spraying the herbicide. Harvest means that with the help of remote sensor imaginary, the yield can be monitored. With the help of yield map, yield density and variability can be estimated. With this facility of early prediction of yield help into decreases yield related losses. So this is the chart that we get with the help of this remote sensing imaginary. Above the image shows the different type of satellite used from 1999 by different countries, and the use of them rapidly increased and spread over the globe. Below, and this is the table that we are using the remote sensor about yield assessment with the help of remote sensor. Says spatial temporal resolution, platform sensor data, accuracy compared to in situ data, crop studies sites and concerning reference. So we have using the visual sensor on board, US multi-spectral sensor on board, manned aircraft, and these are the technical details of accuracy, crop study sites. Remote sensor is also used in the post-harvest process and can be used to make decisions on residue crop. Residue management is important to continue the effectiveness of soils of that field. So you can see that these are the very important tools and techniques that need to be introduced in our agriculture sector, so that we can optimize the production, we can maximize the production, or we can reduce the this labor cost or manpower, and with the less manpower we can have the more and more yields. Auto guidance system. This system is used to perform symmetry while performing field operation as seed dropping in a straight row and returning to the same row. And during the COVID-19 effect on traditional farming, the traditional method of agriculture involves labor and manpower from start to end. So in COVID-19 pandemic, the process of agriculture affected badly. Around 1 billion people from all over the world get their livelihood from agriculture. They are the one who share the large chunk of the economy. Also, lockdown was the major preventive method used by government to control the spread of COVID. But due to lockdown, farmers become helpless to go to their field and continue the process required according to the cycle. Like many farmers didn't get access to go to the market, buy new seeds or fertilizers for their crop. Agriculture process may has many steps in which it completes the whole process of farming as seeding, planting, nurturing, harvesting, and shipment to the market. That almost involves man labors in every steps gets hinders due to the COVID. Low supply and attacks of weeds and pathogens destroy the crop, and due imposition on transportation, herbicides and pesticides cannot be purchased and sprayed on yield at the time and results into reduced yield. Due to traveling restriction imposed in nation, laborers become unreachable to the field and the production cycle gets disturbed. Reverse migration in COVID also will be a reason for disturbed agriculture at the time. Isolation, lockdown, and self-quarantine. These are the key factors that is used while COVID 19 spread that become useful, but due to so much restriction, the required procedure in agriculture become vanished and results into loss of yield or reduced production. This is the required, that is product. We have production, we have logistic, we have middleman, and finally we go for the demand. Contact producers outside, supplier, migrant farmers, local farmer, agriculture insurance, production risk, logistic risk, and market risk, and stabilize farmer income and vegetable supply. This is the one study that I have mentioned here. Pandemic effect on vegetable supply chain and working of agriculture insurance. This published in 2020. Due to COVID, production of the year decreases that hike the price of the item due to low availability and high demand. Many of the vegetable prices, that is whole vitamin C, noticed highest rise in their price due to pandemic. Assessment of vegetable price while the pandemic, this between 2020 and 29, the comparison is given here for the month of February, March, and wholesale price, then February, March for 2 months. This is just for comparison. So pandemic effects on traditional farming is that production cycle affected by pandemic badly and prices of vegetable or other agriculture products become high. Livelihood of many farmers gets affected and so economy of the nation also deprived. Therefore, automated agriculture needs and importance came to front so that possible steps of agriculture can be performed by tools without need of manpower. Now, what are the new scope at the digital farming? Agricultural enterprise has complex equations of inputs and outputs, as some of the agriculture inputs are directly handled by the farmers, such as selection of the crop, but there are some environmental aspects also that is out of farmer control, such as weather, climate, soil, and water availability, which are sometimes beyond the control of the farmer. The unexplained effects of digital disruption holds the promise of potential profit. Digital farming refers to a connected, that is knowledge-based agriculture production system that employs intelligent networks and data management tools. It enables automation of sustainable process in agriculture. So we need this kind of technology to be introduced in the traditional farming. There was an era when we are introducing the machinery in the agriculture sector. Now the time has come to introduce the digital technology in our agriculture sector. In this new use of technologies are get focused to used IoT, Internet of Things, cloud computing, sensor, drones, and artificial machines. So this is the foliage. Then we are having the UAV with the camera sensor. This is the sensor layer. Then we are having the network layer. We are having the service layer, and we are having the application layer. Architecture of precision farming that is to be used in agriculture sector. Initially, we are collecting the data, then we are entering the data into the network layer. Then we are manipulating, we are analyzing the data in service layer, and finally it goes to the application layer, where farmers directly can be benefited with this data. And the reach to the farmer, it require this to develop this kind of mechanism, that is the Internet of Things and cloud computing, this robotics and all different features. The first layer is known as sensor layer. The main work in precise farming is to sense the field on different factors. Sensor can be used for sensing the pH value of the soil, known as electrochemical sensor. Location sensor are used to sense exact location of the field longitude, latitude, and altitude. And weather sensors are used to sense factors related to the weather which influence the yield. So the factors that mainly sensed by these sensors are soil moisture sensor, temperature sensor, humidity sensor, electroconductivity sensor, wind speed and direction sensor, barometric pressure sensor, carbon dioxide sensor, pH sensor, light sensor, solar radiation sensor, and thermal sensors. These are the right side. These are the names of the models that we use. Precision agriculture sensor models. That so different type of sensors we have to use when we are using the remote sensors. That is moisture and temperature of land, air humidity and flow, airflow and land wetness, rainfall, soil pH value. The second layer of network, in network layer, that is a communication channel is set to that sense data can be transferred to destination for further process. So we can say that IoT and cloud computing techniques worked here transfer or save the data. Next layer is service layer, where actual work begins on data. Service layer is to analyze the data which is sensed in the first layer and transferred by second layer. On the basis of the analysis, further decision on crops, plantation, management is done. The last layer is application layer, where the visualization of the decision can be done. What is the results of particular decision can be viewed here. So precision farming is the new scope of digital farming. Smart farming monitoring system, that is service type, tools, and information management, data analytics, farm data processing, data mining. We are using the different type of tools for information management, big data, and data processing, data farming, and the description, the process and collecting, storing, managing, and maintaining information in all its form, extracting, cleaning, transforming, modeling, and visualization of the data with an intention to uncover meaningful and useful information that help in driving conclusions and take decisions. Classification of data so as to decrease the size of redundant information. Systematic and process of identifying hidden pattern and information. Digital farming is also synonymous with the smart agriculture and digital agriculture. So we can say the digital agriculture technology is a skill-based industrial model, which is combination of digital business and production method. This model significantly challenges farmers to traditional farming practices that may require skilling and constant change. Here, it is a very important for farmer to adopt the mindset of digital literacy. Recognizing education and capacity building in digital literacy is essential to fill the capacity gap among farmers. What are the challenges or difficulties for digital farming? See, this kind of study that I'm discussing with you is you can have some projects based on this internet, IoT things and cloud computing or this robotics. So that can help to develop the gaps. Still, there are a lot of gaps. between traditional farming and digital farming. So we have to fill the gaps, and that gaps can be filled while we will collectively work on these areas, develop sustainable type digital farming. So we get the challenges, we get the difficulties while we are moving to the digital farming. In traditional farming, it was difficult for farmer to correlate production techniques and crops yields, the land variability. Digital farming has limited the ability to develop the most effective soil plant treatment strategies to increase their production. In digital farming, it is possible to use more appropriate pesticide, herbicide, and fertilizers and better control the spread of those chemicals. Like advantage in digital farming are reduced cost, producing higher yield, and building an eco-friendlier farm. In traditional farming, the farm with the farmer is very small and it generates very few data points. Digital farming requires millions of data points to be appropriately aggregated and analyzed, computing storage and processing power that comes at a cost. Thus, there is still some distances to be covered here for field in traditional farming. The exact financial estimate of the cost of technology per unit land, per unit capita farmer, and the associated saving return on investment are not yet available in certain contexts. This makes doubly difficult for anyone to evaluate technology from the point of view of economic aspects. A challenge for digital farming is also to reduce the cost of technology so that it is available and affordable to small farmers. Thus, it is natural that the farmers' ability to invest financially in technology is very limited. Keeping this in mind, it is necessary that the technology which is affordable to the farmer will be attractive. Also, it can provide financial returns in quick turnaround time like harvest season. Ensuring mobility is a challenge for digital farming. Majority digital farming in India has a better chance of being successful. This is because typical Indian farms are very small in size and farm plot of 1 to 2 acre are most common. Also, leasing of agricultural land under various arrangements is widely practiced in India. From this, it is common to find out what crops a farmer is cultivating on a particular plot in season 1 and what the same farmer can transfer to another farm plot in the next season. In such a scenario, equipment that can be easily installed and reinstalled and used for multiple locations during its lifetime would certainly be more attractive for the farmer to the pay and invest. What are the future scopes and benefit? There are many reasons to implement digital farming solution in local farming and commercial, while the Internet of Things in the world is accelerating the adoption of data gathering and automation. Important in industries like agriculture can certainly benefit through it. Soil moisture, air temperature, air humidity, and sunlight intensity can be monitored in many areas through digital technology. By collecting data through this, water use and crops yield efficiencies in field can also be improved in large and local farms. As the world population over time, so we will farming and food production. Therefore, the use of digital technology will enable low-cost sensors, data insights, and IoT platform to increase efficiency and production. Advances in machinery have also expanded the scale, speed, and productivity of agricultural equipments. This has led to more productive cultivation in the land more efficiently. Seed irrigation and fertilizers have also improved, significantly helping farmers to increase yields. And these are the some certain solution: water conservation, weather forecasting, and soil moisture science allow use of water only when needed, which is major part of farming. To accelerate the decision-making process through digital farming, Farmers can visualize production level, soil moisture, sunlight intensity, and more in real time. At all these are key factors in farming. Automated process in planting process and harvesting in digital farming reduce resources consumption, human error, and overall cost and lower operating cost, resulting in higher profits for farmer. The quality of production can be increased with the use of digital farming. The results in relation to the analysis and treatment of production quality enable the farmer to adjust the process to enhance the quality of the product. In addition, accurately estimation production rates by area over time can provide detailed estimate of future crops yield and farm value. Through digital farming, all conservation efforts such as increasing water use and production per land per unit directly impacts the environmental footprint positively. Many important uses of digital farming include monitoring and maintaining farm equipment to predict production rates, labors, effectiveness, and failure prediction. As we have seen in the above benefit, the farmer can actually benefit from the solution or implementation through digital farming overall. It is not only a digital farming solution, but it is innovative farming methods today. This innovative approach can be addressed by growing concern of the global population's food consumption and environmental footprint. Agriculture in the future will all use sophisticated technologies such as robots, temperatures, and humidity sensors, aerial images, and GPS technology. This advanced equipment, robotic system, and precision agriculture will help make farms more profitable, efficient, safe, and environmental friendly. Apart from this, there should be some specific priorities for the data. Better data collection about digital technologies and digitization should be facilitated at the regional and population level. Information about the urban and rural area should be differentiated by digital technology so that it can be used according to the urban and rural areas. Involving a small-scale farmer in the digital agriculture transformation process is feasible to build a sustainable business model that provide digital solution. An index should be created based on the development of digital agriculture in the context of the cultural, educational, and institutional dimensions of a given country. Digital agriculture should study process in terms of both the basic conditions for digitization and the availability of enablers and potential economic, social, and environmental impacts. This is a paper that is digital farming, the new era of agriculture, opportunity and challenges. It is published in that title Smart Agri-Tech Potential of Robotics, AI and Internet of Things in Agriculture. It is published by Willie Scrivenier, September 2024. This is the ISBN number and DOI and available online. These are the references that I've used in this research. And with that, thanks to the organizers and audience. And it's open for the discussion. See, basically, my aim to introduce this digital farming concept amongst when we are going to make some collaborative research. We are introducing the agriculture sector with the science and technology, with this digital technology, with the Internet of Things, with the cloud computing, and with the satellite technology. By using the entire things, we have to develop a system so that we can provide information to the farmers. And in case of the small farmers, small lands, small plots, such a system should be available so farmers can come to the platform and can extract the information that is required for their small plots. So it is not possible for a single farmer or for a multiple farmer. They develop their own individual. Such a pattern, such an open platform should be developed so that everyone can access the platform and they can get the information about the soil, can get the information about the crop growth, cultivation, harvesting, and requirement of waters, soil quality. So as and when they are needed, they can access the data from available. Or if they require to test their soil, it should be available. So they can test the soils. And this remote sensor technology is a very important while we are discussing the future form of the agriculture sector. So this is a kind of a concept that I have given, and the faculty members can submit their research project also on the various topics. Can work on the robotics, can work on the sensor technology, can work on the Internet of Things, can develop some database to support the small and small farms and small farmers, or maybe some a larger area of this. And overall, when we have the data of the one season, then second season, then third season, then fourth season, and continue after having the 4 5 year data, we shall be available to use the this modern simulation. We can predict by using the stochastic methods that these are crops is good for this kind, but this particular plot, because it have less water or more water, or depending upon the soil quality. So this prediction, this information to be passed on to the farmer. So accordingly, farmer will cultivate the crop. So still a lot of work to be needed, to be done on this kind of technology, and this has to be familiar. And my dear friends, all of you are aware that slowly we have introduced the machinery system in agriculture. We brought the tractor, we brought the cutting machine, we brought this different kind of machines for the agriculture sector. Basically, I'm not a man of agriculture. I am working on the mathematics and especially in operation research, and how to, and operation research especially deals when we have to maximize the production and business market, and at various level. Now, this concept should be incorporated with or synchronized with the agriculture sector to get the maximum benefit of the this harvest and this crops. How to sow the seeds, how to get the this check the quality of things. So with that, this is open for if any query from the participants.
Thank you so
So
much,
you can
sir.
raise your queries. We can discuss. And some of the research that is done by the international levels, I have incorporated in my lecture. And this kind of scenario is entering in the agriculture sector. We have to promote this for the future need. At at some place there's a situation of the drought, some place at the more rain, and some place the different kind of weather. So by keeping different things, we have to work for this, and data should be collected, and it extensive use of this data analytics is required. And when we have the data, we can have more prediction, and we can support the farmers in keeping the development of this crops cultivation.
Thank you.
So
Thank
with
you
that,
so
I'm
much, sir.
thankful to you. Thanks for the
Hello. Are we audible to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, your talk on digital farming focused on the importance of digital farming, highlighted on the after COVID-19, how world focused on finding alternative methods and incorporation of computation intelligent systems in the field of agriculture. So we are grateful for your valuable insights and also for your valuable time, hoping for more such interactions in the future. On behalf of the organizing team, I once again thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Actually, we are seeing that we have introduced this digital in the education system. We have introduced the digital in the marketing system. Everywhere we are introducing the digital. So why should not we should introduce this digital in agriculture sector? So we have to work, and there's a long journey. So we have to move slowly on this line. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, now we are going to start with our valedictory session, and we'll request you to stay with us and do not leave the session. Sir, kindly stay with us for the valedictory section as well.
Sure, I'm here.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening and greetings to all. On behalf of the organizing committee, I warmly welcome you all to the valedictory session of our one-week faculty development program on applications of mathematical techniques in agriculture, science, and technology. Over the past 6 days, this FDP has brought together participants from different institutions and disciplines. We have shared ideas, learned from experts, and explored how mathematics can be effectively applied in agriculture, science, and technology. This evening, we gather to celebrate the successful completion of this enriching journey. We are indeed privileged to have with us our esteemed dignitaries for this valedictory function. First and foremost, we feel greatly honored to welcome our respected registrar sir, whose presence elevates this event. We are equally delighted to have with us Dr. Vivek, Dean College of Agriculture, Dr. Javeer Singh, Dean College of Technology, Dr. Janita Emmanuel, Dean College of Post-Harvest Technology and Food Processing, our resource persons from different sessions, and our enthusiastic participants. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to each of you. We shall now proceed with a floral felicitation to our dignitaries. To begin with the proceedings, I request Dr. Vivek, Dean College of Agriculture, to kindly welcome our respected registrar sir with a floral token of regard. Thank you, sir. Next, I request Dr. Prerna Sharma ma'am, Head Department of Basic Science and convener of this FDP program, to extend a floral welcome to Dr. Vivek, Dean College of Agriculture. I now request Dr. Ajit Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor, College of Post-Harvest Technology and Food Processing, To kindly welcome Dr. Jennifer Emmanuel, Dean College of Post-Harvest Technology and Food Processing, with a floral toast. Thank you. Now I invite Dr. Ajay Kumar, Assistant Professor, College of Technology, to offer a floral greeting to Dr. Jerry Singh, Dean, College of Technology. Thank you. Finally, I invite Dr. Sagar Rawat, Assistant Professor, College of Technology, to offer a floral greeting to Dr. Prerna Sharma, Professor in Head Department of Basic Science and Convener of Critical. Thank you to all the dignitaries for accepting the floral tokens. With that, we now move ahead with the program. To begin, I invite our convener, Dr. Prerna Sharma, Head Department of Basic Science and convener of this program, to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you, Dr. Ridhima. Good afternoon to everyone present here, both online and offline, for this faculty development program. I am very pleased to share that we have successfully conducted 1 week faculty development program. It has been an enriching experience for all of us. I sincerely appreciate our esteemed resource persons who have effectively highlighted the importance of mathematics in agriculture and allied areas. Through their insightful presentation, your contribution have added immense value to the program. I would like to extend my appreciation to all the participants for their keen interest, active involvement, and patience throughout the sessions. Your dedication has truly made this program a success. I hope all the participants have benefited from the expert talk delivered by our distinguished speakers, and that they will incorporate their techniques into their teaching, research, and academic activities. My sincere regards and heartful thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor K.K. Singh, whose constant motivation and encouragement played a vital role in organizing this event. His keen interest in the progress of the FDP has been a source of great inspiration for all of us. I am thankful to our registrar, Dr. Ramji Singh sir, for his valuable suggestions and unwavering support throughout the organization of this event. I also extend my sincere thanks to Dean, College of Agriculture, Dr. Vivek, and all deans and senior faculty members. I just mentioned the name of Dr. Archana Arya of the University of Peace for their guidance and continuous support during the entire course of this program. Thank you so much and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your encouraging words. Now I request Dr. Ajit Kumar Singh, Assistant Professor, College of Post-Harvest Technology and Food Processing, and Organizing Secretary of this FDP, to kindly deliver his closing remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Devi. Good evening to all present here. As we come to the conclusion of this enriching faculty development program on application of mathematical technique in agriculture, science, and technology, it gives me great satisfaction to reflect on the fruitful discussion, interactive session, and exchange of ideas that have taken place over these 6 days. This FDP has not only deepened our understanding of mathematical concepts, but also highlighted their practical significance in solving real world problems across diverse domains. We had more than 200 participants from almost all the states of India, making this program truly national in scope. The resource persons were distinguished academicians from IIT, NIT, Central University, Agriculture University, and State University, which added immense value to the deliberation. On the day of inauguration, 18th August, Honorable Chief Guest Professor Dr. M.K. Gupta, Pro Vice Chancellor, CC University, and a famous professor of mathematics, in his inaugural address beautifully emphasized the importance of mathematical techniques in agriculture, science, and technology. Over the course of this FDP, we were privileged to learn from eminent expert. In day one, Dr. Ashok Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics, University of Delhi, discussed non-desi flow through the pipe and its stability analysis. And second speaker, Dr. N. Srinivasan, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, IIT Guwahati, explained the concept of neutral networks to solve differential equation and application to weather derivative model in option pricing. In day 2, Professor S. Singh, Professor and Head, Department of Mathematics, Physics and Computer Science, G.B. Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, explored the role of mathematics in agriculture. And second speaker, N. Badal, Director, Rajki Engineering College, Bijnor, explained the role of mathematics in data analysis. In day 3, Professor Subra Katara, Department of Statistics, Bareilly College, Rohilkhand University, Bareilly, explained some statistical method for experimental sciences. Professor M.K. Gupta, Head Division of Statistics and Computer Science, Sher-e-Kashmir University of Agriculture and Technology, Jammu Kashmir, elaborated the concept of ANOVA and COVA and its analysis through SPSS. In day 4, Professor Muslim Malik, School of Mathematical and Statistical Science, IIT Mandi, discussed the introduction to fractional differential equation and its application. And second speaker, Professor Abhishek Kumar Singh, Professor of Mathematics, Department of Mathematics and Computing, Indian Institute of Technology, ISM Dhanbad, explained the concept of differential equation as a tool for seismological model. In day 5, Dr. Jiten Singh Ma, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, NIT Hamirpur, discussed the modern development in harmonic analysis using index field curve wavelet. Second speaker, Professor Sanjay Kumar, Department of Mathematics, Statistics and Computer Science, G.B. Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, explored the fuzzy logic and its application in agriculture science. Day 6, Professor S.R. Singh, Department of Mathematics, TCS University, Meerut, delivered a lecture on mathematical modeling for supply chain in agriculture towards sustainable development goal. And last speaker, Professor Avnish Kumar, Department of Mathematical Sciences and Computer Application, Bundelkhand University, Jhansi, explained the concept of digital form. Each of these sessions provide unique insight and enrich our knowledge of how mathematics can act as a bridge between theory and practical solution in agriculture, science, and technology. On behalf of the organizing team, I extend my appreciation to our distinguished resource person for sharing their expertise and motivating us with their deep insight. I also express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sir, Registrar, Sir, and other respected dignitaries for their constant support and encouragement, without which this program would not have been possible. A special word of appreciation goes to all the participants for their active involvement, keen discussion, and valuable queries that made this FDP highly interactive and collaborative. I also acknowledge the tireless effort of the convener of the FDP, Dr. Prerna Sharma Ma'am, organizing secretary Shravan Kumar Rawat and Ajay Kumar, and organizing committee, supporting staff and volunteer, and IT cell who work behind the scene to ensure smooth execution of the program. I hope all the participants have benefited by the expert talk of our resource person. Wishing all of you a good luck and expect to see you all in our next conference. Thank you.
Thank you very much. May I now invite Dr. Janitha Emmanuel, Dean, College of Post-Harvest Technology and Food Processing, to address the gathering.
Thank you. Respected Registrar, Sir, respected Dean, College of Agriculture, Dean, College of Technology, organizing team, all the members who have joined online and offline, a warm good evening to everyone. It is indeed a joy to us, part of this university, to see this online FDP organized by this Faculty of Mathematics. So right now we could hear from the concluding remarks, there were about 219 participants who have registered all over the India, and they could source out even the resource persons from different premier institutes, including IITs, NITs, and even other parts. So these resource persons definitely have helped the participants to gain more knowledge in the aspect of agriculture, science, and technology. So these mathematical techniques, they are not just the technique-based one, but in the real life, how this can be utilized. I believe all these 12 sessions that they have held, it have helped the participants to know about it. In general, we can see maths is kind of phobia for many people. If you see starting from the school or even colleges, it's phobia, but at the same time, maths is a passion for many people. And we cannot live in this world without mathematics, because in this digital age, all the real time and other things starts with the maths. Even the programming and other aspects, without maths, you won't be able to comprehend, understand, and even to apply. So at this, with this aspects, this maths faculty, they took an extraordinary step to compile the right kind of topics that are needed for today's, especially even targeting the agriculture, science, and technology participants, where it can be utilized. They got very good participations, out of which almost 126 are faculty members all over the country, and they got almost 58 participants from as a research scholars, and even the UG and PG students. So with this wide combination, they could achieve a great thing. So this is good for our university, and I wish all the best for our students or the participants. They congratulate the team for the good work what they have done. Thank you.
Ma'am, for your valuable and calculative insights into the program. I now request Dr. Jaiveer Singh, Dean, College of Technology, to kindly share his views with us.
Very good afternoon. All respected Dr. Ramji Singh Krishna of this university, Dr. Vivek Dhanwal, Dean College of Agriculture, Dr. Jainatha, Dean College of Post Technology, and esteemed resource persons, faculty colleagues, and dear participants. As earlier told by this Jainatha, more than 200 participants are participating in this online faculty development program. It is a good initiative that taken by this our university. It is very helpful for the all the participants, and it gives me an immense pleasure to be with you today for this validity session of the 1 week faculty development program on application of mathematical techniques in agriculture, science, and technology, held in the online mode from August 15 to 23, 2025. Over the past week, this faculty development program has brought together brilliant minds, dedicated faculty members, and acute researchers to reflect upon how mathematics, the universal language of science, continues to shape the innovations in agriculture and technologies. The diversity of lectures we witnessed has been truly enriching this participant. You explored the application of differential equations in modeling natural and engineering systems, understood the importance of statistical tools and data analyzing of research, and gained the valuable insights into advanced techniques like artificial neural network and fuzzy logics, which are very helpful for predicting the modeling and decision making. I must acknowledge the tireless effort of our research persons. They have given this very important lectures during this from 18 to 23 all over the India, who share their expertise with such clarity and passion. Their contributions made this faculty development program platform for contextual exchange and professional growth. My sincere appreciations also goes to the organizing committees who meticulous planning to ensure that every session was conducted smoothly in the online mode. Most importantly, I congratulate all the participants. They have participated in this program all over the India. Your active engagement, thoughtful questions, and enthusiasm have made this program successful and meaningful. As we conclude today, I urge all the participants to carry forward the learning from this faculty development program into your classrooms, research projects, and various collaborations with the different universities. The true impact of such programs lies not just in knowledge gained, but in the way it's applied to inspire the students, solve the problems, and contribute to national developments. In the words of the great mathematician Carl Friedrich Gauss, were given the quote that means mathematics is the queen of the science. It's a very important quote that has given by the Friedrich that mathematics is the queen of the science. Let us continue to learn, harness this knowledge, empower agriculture, enrich technology, and advance science for the betterment of the society. With these words, I once again extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone once associated with this faculty development programs for the 7 days. And wish you all success in your future academics and professional pursuits. And thank you to all, everyone.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging and kind words along with the insights into the program. Next, it is my privilege to invite our respected registrar, sir, to deliver his valedictory address.
Thank you, Dr. Ridhima.
Good afternoon to all. My dear colleague, Dean College of Agriculture, Dr. Vivek, Dean for Forest Technology, Dr. Jinita, Dean Engineering, Devi, middle of this program, and associated plus our team, East, and cannot name any. I'm not. Dr. Ridhima, you are announcing very good. At the very outset, I would like to read a line by Galileo that mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe. It is a matter of great satisfaction to address you all at the valedictory session of this faculty development program on application of mathematics, technique in agriculture, science, and technology. Over the past 6 days, this program has brought together eminent experts and enthusiastic participants, creating a forum for knowledge exchange. Over the past week, we have seen a wonderful exchange of knowledge and ideas. This program brought together experts and learners from different fields, showing us how mathematics is a subject often called the language of the universe and gateway of all sciences can be used to solve real world problems, that is agriculture, which is the backbone of our country's economy and food security. And in the real sense, agriculture can be benefited in a great way by the application of mathematics. The importance of agriculture can be understood by a line by Orlov that cannot build a peaceful world on empty stomach and human misery. It's a line by Kola. I'm particularly pleased to note that the active participation of the faculty members, research scholars, and the students from the session. Even though this FDP was conducted in an online mode, to whom and you too, the commitment and engagement of the participants remained exemplary. I'm glad to see such an interdisciplinary approach being encouraged. Programs like this not only build technical skills but also inspire new age of thinking. Use of mathematical techniques like modeling, data analysis, and optimization can really help in farming. My opening remarks, I have already mentioned some of the field of the agriculture science, that genetics and plant breeding, in agronomy, fertilizer application, in pesticide application. Everywhere we need the mathematical science, the field of agriculture. They can be used to predict how much a crop will grow, understand the weather better, use water and other resources wisely, and support modern farming methods and precision farming. Maths plays a big and helpful role in making agriculture more efficient and productive. I hope the participants have benefited from the experts, talks, and discussion held during the week. I trust that the knowledge gained will be useful in your teaching, research, and academic growth. I take this opportunity to appreciate the organizing committee for their efforts in executing this program so effectively and nicely. I encourage you to continue organizing such programs in university and to invite more eminent speakers in the future too, so that our faculty and students can keep learning and growing. I also extend my appreciation to all the speakers for their valuable contribution and to the participants whose active involvement has made this event meaningful. Conclusion, let me once again express my deep appreciation to everyone who contributed to the success of this FDP, to nurture a spirit of inquiry, collaboration, and excellence in all our academic pursuits. I would like to especially mention here the great effort taken by Dr. Prerna Sharma and Saman Rawat and their respective head of the department and head of their colleges also, because without their positive support, this could not have been so much success. And I hope that in future, some other field scientists, they should also take initiative to organize such program, especially those where the research programs are not here, because in research, the faculty members are already very much involved. But those where the research programs, PhD programs are not there, like computer science, can also organize IT, in electronics, in connection with the agriculture. At last, I would like to read a line by Albert Einstein, that pure mathematics is in its way the poetry of logical ideas. Thank you and best wishes for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your uplifting words and for your constant and unwavering support throughout this event, without which it wouldn't have been possible or led to today's day. At this stage, we would also like to hear feedback from our participants. I invite a few participants to share their feedback with us. You can also leave it in the chat box. We'll read it out. Or you can alternatively unmute yourself.
Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Myself, Dr. Umesh Khanduri from JIIT, Noida. And first of all, I would like to thank Sardar Vallabhbhai University and Agriculture and Technology, Meerut, for providing this wonderful platform for such an engaging academic exchange. And I truly appreciate the way that each topic is explained by speakers with such clarity and depth. And I think that idea shared today not only enhance our understanding, but also open our new direction for the future work and collaboration. I would like to personally thank Dr. Ashok sir from Delhi University, who has given the talk on non-Darcy visually flow through pipes and its stability analysis. So I think once again, on the behalf of audience, I would like to express our great gratitude for your times and effort in sharing this wonderful knowledge with us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Umesh. Any other participant? Participants, you can also leave it in the comment box.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, this is Dr. Shivani Pan from JP Institute of Technology, Noida. So I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for conducting such an insightful and enriching faculty development program. Each session of the program offered a deep understanding of how the mathematical tools and the models can be applied effectively in the agriculture, scientific research, and technological development. Also, the topics that were covered were highly relevant, and the speakers delivered their content with clarity and enthusiasm. The interactive question and answer sessions that also enhance the overall learning process. So I would once again thanks the entire organizing team at the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel University of Agriculture and Technology for this excellent academic initiative. I look forward to participating in more such programs in the future. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Swani. Any other participant? We also welcome feedback from our resource persons who have joined us virtually.
Good evening to everyone. This is Dr. Neelam from SSJ Saldi Degree College. All the session of this faculty development program is highly relevant to the research of my research, and I would like to thank you all for all the team, and thank you for a truly enriching faculty development program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other participant who would like to share their views with us? Thank you so much to the participants. With that, we now come to the final segment of this program. I request Dr. Ajay Kumar, Assistant Professor, College of Technology and Organizing Secretary to this event, to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening to everyone present here. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion of our program on applied mathematics, application of the mathematical technique in agriculture, science, and technology. First and foremost, on behalf of the organizing committee and the committee of mathematics, I extend my hearty gratitude to the Vice Chancellor, sir, for his inspiration and continuous improvement. Sir, your guidance has always been a source of motivation for us. Your hearty thanks also to our respected registrar, sir, whose constant support has always been instrumental in the smooth functioning of academic and administrative of organizing this FDP. Your person make initiative like this FDP possible. I take this opportunity to thank all the deans and directors of the university for gracing this occasion with their esteemed presence. Your encouragement and goodwill mean a lot to the organizing team, and your commitment to fostering a culture of research and innovative is truly commendable. I am deeply thankful to our speakers who have separated their valuable time to share their vast knowledge and expertise. Your session have truly enriched your understanding and opened new dimensions for research and teaching. I also placed on record our deeply appreciation for the convener of this FDP, Professor Prerna Sharma. Your vision, tireless effort, and leadership have been the backbone of this program. I extend my special thanks Dr. Deepak Sisodia sir, Dr. Uttam sir, Dr. Rajesh sir, Dr. Sawan sir, Dr. Ajit sir, Kushmu ma'am, Vidya ma'am, and Sandeep sir, and Sushil sir, and other member of team of the IT cells To all the participants, both in person and online, thank you for our active, innovative, and thought-provoking discussion. Your person has added great value of this program. With these words, I once again thank you everyone for their presence and contribution in making this faculty development program moreover the fruitful event. Thank you to all.
Thank you, sir. With this, we formally bring the session to a close. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to extend our gratitude to all participants and resource persons for making this FDP a success. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening. We'll gather for a group photo now. Thank you, everybody, for your participation and involvement today. We'll finally close this session for you.